Hey, how's it going? This is John O'Brien from the Keystone Contractors Association. And today I'm excited. I get to talk to a good friend of mine, Kara McCaffrey from Hauk Building Group, and also the chair of the Construction Suicide Prevention Week. How we
Yes,
doing?
happy to be here with you, John. It's always good to spend time with you.
Yeah, absolutely. You're very good. Good stuff. Great seeing you. Hope it sounds like life is going well for you, work and family, and everything sounds great. So that's awesome. Good stuff. Today we're talking about the 2026 Construction Suicide Prevention Week,
Yes,
and you are the chair. Congratulations.
thank you. I'm honored to be so.
Yeah. So what is it? What is the week all about?
Yeah, so Construction Suicide Prevention Week is this year, September 14th through the 18th. It's always in the month of September, which is Suicide Prevention Month. But the group started back in 2019, 2020 as really a way to raise awareness around the issue of suicide in construction. And so the week itself is an opportunity for everyone in the construction industry to dedicate time and build that awareness and spread the message to their employees that this is an important topic and that there is hope out there is help out there and really all come together as a country and really international too, if folks want to be involved in it, really that time to dedicate. And we really want it to be an entry point that you have this conversation year round, but the week itself is a really good way to ignite and unite people in that week itself.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Um, Over the years, and probably more recently in the past few years, we hear the stats, and the stats are staggering, and it's horrible to hear. But could you kind of remind us and kind of let us know why the industry should care about this upcoming week?
Yeah. So in construction, we all care about safety, physical safety, and making sure that people are safe on the job and they go home at the end of the day. But when you look at the stats, around 1,000 people die each year by all work-related fatalities combined. And looking at suicide, over 5,000 people in construction die. So 5 times more people die by suicide than by all work-related fatalities, which is just not okay. And if we added overdose deaths to that, it would be off the chart as well, which is another important, initiative that you work on the opioid side. But the stats are not okay the way they are. And really what we're trying to do is bring that awareness to getting people connected to support when they need it and really talking about mental health in the same way that we talk about physical safety. So doing a toolbox talk on a mental health topic and not just fall prevention or ladder safety or heat safety, really integrating those mental health topics into traditional safety because that's how people are dying in construction is through these topics.
Yeah, yeah. And it's called Construction Suicide Prevention Week, and that's
Yes.
actually the name of the group behind
Yes.
it.
So if
You
you
are,
search for us, and Google us, it's Construction Suicide Prevention Week. Our website is www.constructionsuicideprevention.com. And you can find us on social, on LinkedIn, on Instagram, and our website too. Yeah.
yeah. And this group is behind it. And are there other groups also?
Yeah, so there's several different, so I'll explain the committee itself. The board of directors is a group
Mhm.
of volunteers from across the country. It started in Kansas City, but it's grown nationally. So there's volunteers from across the country who are a part of it, and those companies kind of stand behind it. The Builders organization in Kansas City is also a big group that supports it and helps with our maintenance. But then across the country, there's different sponsors. So Hauk is a sponsor of Construction Suicide Prevention Week. There's plenty of other sponsors from across the country that are really helping us fund us to be able to give free resources out to the industry itself. And, other folks support us by participating. So there's plenty of people around the country that are supporting us. But Construction Suicide Prevention Week is a small committee of folks from around the country. And we also try to deepen our relationships with other organizations like Construction Industry Alliance for Suicide Prevention. I know you're friends with
Yep.
Sonia Bowman. We're connected with them. They're another great group who are offering free resources to the construction industry. So really trying to partner with other groups in the industry too to all work together because we really feel like we're stronger together. There's so many people and so many groups in the industry who care about this topic and have that passion to help people and save lives in construction. So we're really trying to be that entry point that then during the week you can use Construction Suicide Prevention Week's, content. You could use KCA's toolbox talks, you could use CIASP's. We don't really care, you can use whoever you're connected with, but as long as you're really participating in that week itself to start the conversation is really what we're trying to get people in the door to talking about it.
Yep. Absolutely. Yeah. But what can groups like KCA do to support the week?
Yeah, I think really spreading awareness to all your different members because, if you are a trade organization or a group that's connected with construction companies, spreading the message on social media because that really helps broaden the reach of who we're actually seeing our message, and really sharing information with those construction companies and encouraging them to participate in the week itself. We had over 500,000 construction workers participate last year, which is amazing, but there are 8 million construction workers in the US, so we really want to reach more and more people. And the more that we can spread that message and get people participating, the better, because then you never know who someone might need that message that day to know that there is that help out there or learn about 988 or learn about an EAP. We're really trying to have a ripple effect of getting out to as many people as we can. So sharing the message, I would say, is the most helpful.
Yep, yep. Well, KCA will share the message, and
Thank you.
as a company, what can a company do to effectively roll it out? Like, how can they
Yeah.
assist?
Yeah. So if you're a construction company listening, I would say go to our website, learn more about the free resources that we have, and make a plan for September. So again, September 14th is when Construction Suicide Prevention Week starts. You make a plan. It could be something very small. It could be several things. It could be a big thing. However you want to participate, it's up to you. There are options to participate. Like on Monday, the 14th, we have a national stand down moment of silence that you could promote and have all of your crews, your office do at the same time together, where we're going to do a moment of silence to honor those that we've lost in construction and also recommit to building a healthier future together. So participating in the stand down is an option that a company could do. Also doing a toolbox talk the week
Mhm.
of Construction Suicide Prevention Week. We actually just released 10 new toolbox talks for CSPW. We already had several before. They're available in both English and in Spanish. So we have new topics like the importance of sleep and sleep hygiene tips, money and mental health and how that's connected, family dynamics and mental health. There's so many different toolbox talks that we have. And so if you don't have the staff or the time or the resources to make these yourself, just you can use ours. They're free, they're available, and you can do a toolbox talk with your crews that week in honor of Construction Suicide Prevention Week. You could promote our pledge to people. You could sponsor us. There's so many ways to get involved, but make a plan to do something. Send an email to your employees, let them know that, hey, we have this employee assistance program. Did you know about the 988 number? This is the crisis line. Know that if you're ever having a hard time, there's someone to talk to, and just do something, and
Mhm.
then make sure that you go to our website and register your participation, which is free. You get a badge and a certificate to say that you are participating, but it helps us track our reach. So I said that we reached over 500,000 workers. We know that there's more people who are participating in it, but unless they register, we have no idea like how many people we're really impacting. So that would be a plug to make sure that folks actually register your participation.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah. So, you mentioned early on about just how staggering and how horrible the stats are, and I think I heard last year. I don't know if it's still. Hopefully, it got better improved, but I heard 1 out of every 9 construction workers know someone that has died by suicide. Field
Oh,
workers. Um,
I feel like it impacts us all in different
yeah.
ways. And, this reminds me that there has been progress made. And that's actually
Yep.
the theme for Construction Suicide Prevention Week is building on that progress because
Awesome.
the stats from 23 to 24, the suicide numbers actually dropped almost 2%, which is not a lot, but those are real people, real
Yep.
lives. And opioids dropped almost 30%, I
I
believe.
saw that.
So
Yeah.
we're definitely making progress, and I credit that to groups like KCA and CSPW and CISP and all the others in the industry that are talking more about this and offering resources and really trying to make a change to how we think about mental health and how we support our employees. But there's still a lot more work to be done.
There is, and even at the professional level. So you got the association, you got the company, even at the worker professional level, you could make a difference as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Any, individual as even if you're not, doing this on behalf of your company, if it's just you, an individual, a professional who wants to make a difference, you could do our pledge and say, I'm going to learn about one new resource because you may not need it yourself, but a coworker or a family member or a friend may need that. And if you're just more educated yourself on how to spot someone's warning signs or just being there to support someone and ask them how they're doing and listening to them and knowing about the 988 number that you can promote to them, you could individually help someone, even if it's not yourself, but you never know when you might need it yourself too.
Absolutely. Well, you truly are making a difference,
Oh,
and
thanks, John.
KCA is proud to know you, and the national groups that you belong with, like Construction Suicide Prevention Week. They're very fortunate to have a relationship with you as well, and to have your leadership with their group as well. So
Well,
keep
thanks. It
doing what you're
means
doing.
means so
Yes,
much to me. I'm honored to be able to do this work, and I really hope that, yeah, we're making a difference.
you are. Thank you.
Thanks, John.